I guess we'll
Hold on. The hell?
let's dive right into this thing. Welcome to the MPE Side Piece live stream. Just remember, at MPE we say, do not beat your kids, but beat the shit out of old people because they're too old for that shit. I am your host, In Bison. We also have right next to me.
Return of Shot Don.
Diana off camera per usual.
And Dex in the dark, yes.
All right, so we have been gone for what, like a year?
Yeah, a little bit
Was-
over.
Feels like a year if it isn't.
Allow me to reintroduce myself.
I suck toes. Wait, what? No.
Came to the home green. No.
Start.
No, there's been a lot happening in the world, and we have been unfortunately quiet, so everybody's been safe, and that's just not okay with us.
At all.
I mean, for the longest time, I said, there's something really weird about these fucking kid shows, and I was saying that shit when I was a kid, and now here we are on the wrong end of 40 and close to 50, and what's happening? Everybody at Nickelodeon was getting their little buttholes diddled
Bruh.
by the adults there.
I mean, that's a broad generalization and not exactly accurate, but this has been well known for years.
Yeah.
This is mainstream right now, but anybody who follows true crime knows that this had surfaced many years ago and has been talked about for quite some time. What we do know is that some records were unsealed finally, and for the first time ever on record, we have Drake Bell talking about his sexual assault as a child star, which those records were sealed, and nobody knew it was him that.
Shut that shit down
Yes, it was.
properly, or tried to at least,
It's crazy. It's a crazy time. Yeah.
because there's not many of these childhood stars that got out unscathed.
No, not.
I mean, you got like Zac Efron, and then that's pretty much it.
Yeah. I mean, Aaron Carter's dead, so.
I'm not laughing at that. Man,
Oh no, I don't think it's
May
funny.
that
I'm
man
just saying,
rest in
like, I'm
peace.
to like prove a point. Like, yeah, there's lots of
When it
people
comes
who
to
didn't.
Hollywood actors, it really makes you think differently about the term whistleblowers.
No,
you dirty man, you dirty, dirty man. Why would you?
can't joke about kids, dude. Grow up.
You were,
Hey, we've been gone for a while. I decided to bring a little spice back.
What's wrong with
Oh, damn. Okay.
yeah. So you know what? A thing that we used to do a lot was movie reviews. We would go to the movies, pay with our own American money, and then we would tell you what our thoughts are. And we haven't done that in a while. And I got to tell you, there has been some absolute dog shit, trash stuff coming our way on the big screen. One of those things being, I would say Roadhouse, but that was on the small screen. So I'm going to say Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. Okay, so it wasn't all bad. It's not dog shit. It is just not good. When it comes down to it, they say Ghostbusters 1 was the all-out best.
No, I disagree.
They say
Which is
this.
two.
That's my favorite too.
They say 2 was the worst because the actors themselves didn't like it.
And to me,
Their
that was my
problem
favorite
was
one.
the
Yeah, it ain't about how you feel about it.
No.
You're my entertainment slave.
Then there was the all-female cast, which nobody but me liked.
I enjoyed that.
It was
I thought
okay.
that was good. I thought they were
Now,
good.
if
I
you
didn't
want,
have a love-hater relationship.
if you want to hate it, watch the extended version where they add in all the bullshit they cut out. That was trash. That was
a way of making things bad.
I watched was the one with the little kids and shit.
Yeah, the first one was pretty good. I very much enjoyed the first one. But that last one just had so much going on with it that was unenjoyable. I think it just it wasn't cohesive for a movie for sure. Like nothing about the storyline blended together. It was like a bunch of separate ideas that got slapped together for one.
yeah.
I'll have to check
Yeah, I will
Seen
agree
it
with
yet,
that.
but were they closing out the franchise with this one, or is it like?
No, they
oh,
tried to
oh,
expand it. They tried to stretch this shit out like an altar boy
Yeah,
after
they tried to
hours.
slap
This
it.
shit was not the best serving of what they could have done for us.
They slapped a nostalgia band-aid on it and expected me to just act like I didn't see everything else. And I was like, I don't like Bill Murray enough for you to try to carry me on that one, buddy.
And again, and I am a child of the 80s. Bill Murray has not been worth a damn since Zombieland. And even then, that was just the, oh shit, it's Bill Murray about it.
Well, The Dead Don't Die was pretty good. It was around
No.
the same time, though.
You, sir, are very heavily on drugs. That movie was not good.
He's like, not heavily.
Not in this exact.
You are doing drugs they ain't even created yet. If you enjoyed The
That's
Dead
what
Don't Die.
invention is created for.
What the hell did you just say? What bullshit movie you talking about?
The Dead Don't Die.
They-
Go ahead, continue.
Because there is like, you know,
Shout out Bill Murray.
there's Deadpool breaking the fourth wall.
Oh.
And then there's The Dead Don't Die where they're just living in the fourth, like they're damn near sitting on your couch telling you how bad the movie you are watching is bad. It
He
is.
said he didn't read the script, and I believe it. Like,
I
he was literally in the movie, like, I didn't read this shit. You think I'm playing? These real lines. These
Shit was
bars out here,
so
I'm Bill fucking Murray. Like, they paid me to sign on. Like, what the fuck?
Imagine being that fucking full of yourself. That's
It
crazy.
was so fucking bad. I did not enjoy 1 minute of it.
Yeah, no, you're not gonna catch me. See how he treated what's her name, Gina Davis, or what was her name, the actress from Long Kiss Goodnight.
Yeah, Gina Davis.
Yeah, she's like straight has been telling people for years that he is not one to do a movie with if you are a female co-star. And his character on and off camera is, I'm gonna trick you into having sex with me one way or another. Like get.
And then they showed the fucking, what is it, like Letterman or,
We're back.
yeah.
Fuck you, Nick. You don't count.
Yay. It was like Letterman or it was one of those late night talk show host things. And he was just like, he damn near just like gave her a mushroom stamp live on camera.
Yes, man.
That shit was wild.
He has like no concept of, you know, personal space and what's fucking funny and what. Like, and that's the comedians and got funny people like that sometimes do get on my nerves because then they sit there and do something and then try to hit you with it. Well, it was just a joke. Like, can't you learn how to take a joke? Like, no,
Comedy
you're
is
not gonna
subjective.
fucking. Yeah, you're not gonna fucking. To a certain degree, yes, but not to a point where you can sexually assault someone and be like, just kidding. Like, no, that's too far. That's too far of a bit, buddy.
Sexual
Okay.
orientation is subjective, too, I guess.
Said, just kidding. It didn't.
Words like words or whatever.
I didn't
We'll
mean to
deal
get
with
on
it.
you or in you.
And so,
What? Trip, fell, landed on your dick.
Oh shit.
Yeah, sorry.
like,
Fucking
what else
respect.
is going on in the world right now that we're trying to not pay attention to, which is who's going to be the president
And that
again?
and almost
All of that
losing
bullshit.
TikTok.
Oh God,
That's more important than other bullshit.
I actually care about that, so that's
I
fine.
do too. TikTok.
That's a whole
is-
big ass money grab. Just something else the government wants to control.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. 'Cause they're talking about it's foreign adversaries.
They're taking our
Everything in the
information.
White House is made in China. What the fuck you mean foreign adversary?
They're taking our information and shit like that.
They're taking our remote jobs.
That kid is germ.
Taking my remote
These
jobs.
motherfuckers, man.
Where's from all here taking my remote jobs.
TikTok is what's the one dude says? Listen to TikTok is detrimental to the national security of America. You motherfuckers in office are detrimental to the security of America. You bunch of
If anyone is,
McDonald's is
Yeah.
detrimental to national security.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, now that a fucking McChicken is like $2.
Have y'all seen that commercial of them trying to convince black folks that McDonald's was awesome? It was like, my mama's proud of me. 'Cause McDonald's does everything for me. Like, get the...
They
That's why we
do-
had, that's why we had real,
They
that's
do
why we
that
had real
across
black
the
parents back
board,
then talking
though.
about we got McDonald's at home.
what do you say? They do that across the board. What was that Walmart commercial we just saw where they
Oh
had to
my
put
God.
I just feel like McDonald's is done more damage in America than fentanyl.
Damn.
Walmart
I
took
don't
it
Stand
stand
on that.
I'm standing on
Walmart's
for
climbing
this.
the ranks.
No, we have to give Walmart its props because
Fuck
it brings
Walmart.
back old school gladiatorial fights in the middle of a coliseum, which is their mega store.
Wow.
You see
Yeah, because they have
70-year-olds duking it out
Because,
first.
and
They
the
don't even
reason
know what
why?
a PlayStation
Because
is.
they create what 40 fucking lines and have 3 of them bitches open,
No, did
and
you?
then halfway through the day they close the self checkout because people need to go to lunch.
No, but did you hear that apparently they're going to stop you from using the self checkout
Self-checkouts,
Yeah.
unless you pay $100 a year for Walmart Plus or
Plus,
whatever the
yeah.
You
fuck.
got me fucked
I
up.
got an email for that shit.
I
Join Walmart Plus. Skip the lines
Like,
or some bullshit.
oh,
I'm
Got
like,
me
what the
fucked
I gotta pay you to work for you.
Right?
Are you crazy?
I'm taking my employee
How about I
discount.
skip Walmart?
See now again, everybody knows I'm not necessarily cheap, but I don't like giving my money out. So when it comes to like tipping, I just got to pass it to whoever the fuck I'm with because left to me, I'm just gonna give them pencil shavings.
Oh my
Like,
god.
isn't it cheaper to get like a DoorDash pass or an Instacart membership and
Yeah,
have
but
them
you-
pick up your groceries than for you to go pay and get into the checkout yourself?
At this point
how
now.
did getting delivery groceries become cheaper than me doing it myself, Walmart? How'd y'all
Okay.
master that shit?
But check this out.
Good fucking
Maybe,
question.
maybe we stop normalizing tipping everybody else and start tipping the people who bag our groceries.
I bag my own groceries. I don't like people touching my shit.
I was gonna say maybe all this political shit. Maybe there's some inflation shit that they know about that we don't see coming.
Shrinkflation. Oh yeah, no, that shit is crazy right now.
Man,
Where you pay more and get less. Oh
Yeah.
Lord,
Yeah.
that should be stressing me out.
You buy Magnum condoms, but you get juniors.
It's pretty much just yeah.
They say no, we're trying to inflate your ego a little bit, make you feel better about yourself.
these are 95% effective.
And to do that, we have to charge you $3 more.
But they're still 95% effective. We could have only went 93.
Say thank you. Say thank. That's a good boy. or excuse me, that's a good fertilizing person. I don't know what we're able to say these days.
Facts.
That's fair enough.
Nope. Let's.
Hold on.
Non-birthing
That's the
human
first
people.
non-offensive thing I've ever heard you say. Usually you don't give a fuck whose feelings you hurt.
It's just
As
not.
long as everybody's feelings are hurt equally.
It's
Don't
just
wanna
not
get
an
us
argument worth
canceled
having.
First day back. He'll do that next week.
Because again, we are
Got
used
test
to.
the waters again. What would you say? Or we gotta get our sea legs back.
Gotta get sea
Nigga,
legs
I can't swim. Get your sea legs back, bitch. Can I get a float? I'm gonna float this shit out tonight, y'all. Brother can't swim. Well.
Oh my god. Oh my god. So in this era where everybody seems to be more involved in each other's lives than they are celebrities, everybody is really shitting on J-Lo right now, and I'm kind
I
of here
fucking
for it.
love it.
my God.
I support all of this.
I didn't know about
Because
that.
Jennifer,
She don't like
Jennifer
being
Lopez
lonely.
tries to act like she's from she's from the fucking hood to the point where she wants people to she wants to relate to people, right?
Hey, the
but then
comments
she's
for you,
like,
Rashad.
Fake bitch.
yeah, she's fake as fuck. She's she's over here up in the fucking movies doing her pieces where she dedicated to herself. She can't fucking sing. Like, come on, man.
I like.
It's so bad.
Again, we all heard Ashanti on all of her songs, but we never saw Ashanti's name on any of the fucking writing credits. But now everybody's like, yeah, y'all didn't notice? Like, Jennifer Lopez basically says her name on the track and then walks out the studio. It's every other fucking singer that's on her shit. Everything that made her famous, somebody else did. Hell, she got big from doing Selena.
I was gonna say I'm pretty sure I'm
She
on record
sang
on the
3
show in the
words
past
in that
saying
entire
I
song.
was tired of
That
her.
entire
because
movie.
she stole that my love of Selena. Just hijacked.
I'm just happy that, and a lot of people don't know this. If you don't know this, you know this now. Jennifer Lopez didn't sing their fucking song in that movie. They used all the original recording.
I believe you now.
The only part she ever
was the
sang in that
backup
entire
dancer.
movie was the 3 words, Como la flor. That's
She
it.
was still
She
a
didn't sing shit
backup
else.
dancer, not a frontline dancer. She was still
I liked her
backup
better
at
on
a
Living
living
Color
color.
when she didn't talk. Have you seen
What?
her movie on Netflix, Mother, though? You watch that shit? Her as assassin that has a kid. Oh God.
I haven't seen that one, and I haven't finished the musical that she has on Amazon Prime. I started it,
watch
but
the musical. Watch Mother.
it's tough.
I'm gonna say this: watch Mother, and then let me know what you think about it.
Is it as good as the women's extreme
Mother?
wrestling that we were just watching?
Oh, it's a hell of a step up from that shit.
Because that was some amazing
I will say for Lopez's movie Mother, the action sequences saved the storyline. That's all I'm gonna say.
That is a rare feat. Because normally a bad movie can't be saved by anything, but if you can be saved by action,
It was worth.
you're probably going to see Jennifer Lopez's back.
I'm not a huge fan of her as an actress either, but this movie here kind of shows that she's trying better to be a better actress. And she has
gotta do
another action.
something.
She has another action movie coming out too on Netflix.
What do you mean J-Lo can't act? J-Lo acted like she was actually fucking Diddy.
Yeah. No, that's the only
She
thing-
wasn't
hold on.
male enough to be
That's the only
fucking
name that
Diddy.
has not come up in the whole Diddy. People snitching on this nigga. She's the only one that spoke out about
You remember
it.
they
Why?
so-called disappeared? She left, and I'm pretty sure there was a gag order, and she got a lot of money to just
so
let
that might
that
explain
slide.
because
Oh, you
notice
mean like what
everybody's
is it,
speaking
Josh
out
Peck?
but her.
So
She
wait,
ain't said shit.
so you mean to tell me that she got paid to do the exact same thing she's been doing?
He's like the.
Shut her fucking mouth?
Does this nigga on an island like that other motherfucker did? So we just waiting for Diddy to hang himself in a cell?
Well, which is why I question maybe Jenny is from the motherfucking block because motherfuckers on the block do know how to shut up and mind their damn business.
No,
She getting
No,
paid.
she does not.
She getting paid to shut up.
Again,
Only one
She
shit
ain't doing
only
this.
one
This
shit up
ain't-
in there right now is Ben Affleck.
the wonderful thing that is TikTok has already shown us she is not from the block because everybody that's been around with her, went to school with her, they're like, we all went to fucking private school. What the fuck? That's not the block.
Yeah, I think that one lady was like, we went to a girls' like Catholic school, then pulled up the yearbook and showed her yearbook with her in it. I was like, oh,
God.
receipts,
Receipts.
spicy.
Wow.
Well, we were next to the hood.
Lies in the
We were like 5 miles from the hood. You could hear the gunshots.
lies in the 90s pop up in the
bang.
2020s. The shit looks bad.
It's real.
The shit looks real bad.
Oh, shit, bro.
What else is going on in the world right now?
Fuckery. Plenty of fuckery.
I mean, people are still.
Me personally, I'm pissed about the whole gun law things, but that's a whole nother situation there.
I don't think I know that. What's going on there?
They're trying to enact a bunch of bullshit laws and shit that's pretty much gonna fuck gun owners. The one that pissed me off the most is so they're once again trying this ban on assault weapons, quote unquote, and like pretty much it even affects people that already own like ARs and shit like that. To where if you own this bitch, so first off, if you die, you can't pass it on to your relatives. Like you die, they're coming to collect it.
What?
Yeah. And then the other thing is
So we're renting guns now?
pretty fucking much. And then the one that's gonna fuck a lot of people up. This is the one bill I know that's not gonna pass. Is so they're trying to make it if you happen to be caught with an AR or any gun with a heat shield on it, a extended barrel, bunch of other weird modifications, whatever.
If it's functional.
Yeah, pretty fucking much. So if you're caught with it, first time you're hit with a fine of $250,000. First, no payment plan. Like they want $250,000. Second
damn.
time, or any time after that, is $500,000.
Plus jail time, I'm sure. You know what I love about all of these gun laws in America? Is that criminals don't give a flying fuck about a single one of them, and it's not stopping any criminal gun activity at all. It
Hold on,
only
and that's
makes
the thing.
legal people
And that's- hold
more
on, and that's the
less
angle.
defensive. What the
That's the
fuck?
angle they're using. They're using that old school.
But what if there was a
tactic.
good guy with a gun?
And the fact of the matter is, criminals are watching this shit. Half these criminals can't fucking read, and they're like, so if you take their guns,
I don't know if I agree with that.
I still have
don't
my
agree
gun.
with this conversation, but
All I know is the
Gun
cops
law,
still haven't found Carmen
and hold
San
on,
Diego.
no, and that's the thing. Only people
Yes.
exempt from these laws if they pass are law enforcement and military.
The main ones that'll light a motherfucker
Yeah,
up
for sure.
at the
if-
drop of a dime.
But the caveat to it is they're literally stomping all over the Second Amendment And there's another amendment, I can't remember one off the top of my head, that pretty much makes what they're trying to do 100% illegal. And it boils down to like one of my favorite comedians, Chris Titus said, they're not coming to take your guns because fuckers, you have guns. And you got these states that stand your ground law, like, and literally it's.
There are 120
literally
guns for
says
every 100 citizens in America.
Well, I'm saying, literally, with the stand your ground thing, like, if someone forcibly, be it a cop,
I'm doing my
whoever,
part.
comes into your home forcibly to try to take something of yours, it's possession. You're feeling threatened of your life. You are allowed to
As soon
do
as you got
Isn't
on my
it the,
property, I don't care about
It's
your
called
badge or not.
the castle doctrine. Is what that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, your badge doesn't mean
Yeah.
anything to me. This is my
So-
gun.
No, the badge means you are the problem.
Yeah,
I should have my gun because you're coming up with some fuck shit.
Bullshit, yeah.
because you shouldn't be here. Get off my property.
And that's the thing. So it's one of those things they're trying to push through, and everybody's gonna say it's the Republicans, the Democrats. Fuck politics. The situation is a bunch of uppity motherfuckers that A, either own a bunch of guns and they feel immune to this shit, or B, have no knowledge about the function and use of a fucking gun. Because if I said a gun and I'm a gun owner, if I set my gun on the table right now, we're all walking out of here. Now, if one of us happens to have a moment and uses that gun, then it's a problem. You know what I mean? But they're trying to use scare tactic.
My gun's never killed anyone by itself.
You know, like, but on the other side of it, there's a few measures and whatnot they're trying to enact that as a gun owner that I do agree with. You know, like, I'm not a huge fan of the new, here in Colorado, the new 3-day wait to get your weapon if you buy a new one.
Yeah.
So I'm not a huge fan of that, but at the same time, if that's going to prevent somebody else that doesn't need to have a weapon from getting a weapon, you know, maybe they're back. And a lot of it is you know, their background check doesn't come back immediately.
Well, and it's not that I don't disagree with that, but I mean, just the facts that I could observe off top is, you know, the Columbine shooting, those kids got their parents' guns. A delay would not have resolved that. The Aurora Batman movie shooting, he got that gun from his parents. A delay would not have resolved that.
And a lot of the things, like you're saying, like, a lot of these things, especially a lot of these shootings, very few of them do these people outright own these guns. A lot of it is, and this is where I don't disagree with the way it is, some of these people went and bought that gun that day.
And use it that night.
And use it that night, you know what I'm saying?
That was,
and then a big issue is a lot of these people that are obtaining these weapons have access to these weapons when they shouldn't. There was goddamn, I wish I remember the dude's name, but there was the one young man who he attempted a school shooting or something like that.
And one of the kids had grabbed him. He got killed, but he stopped the dude.
But the thing is, they're like,
that one.
you know, once again, he got access to his dad's weapons. And thing is, his parents knew he had a history of anger issues and this, that, and the other. And instead of, I guess, essentially getting him help he needs or helping him through the situation or doing what they needed to do to keep him off this track or whatever,
right?
He had full access to this gun safe.
And I'm not gonna dismiss that there were probably things that I am not aware of that could have been handled better to elude such a situation, but I could imagine a scenario where, just imagine if, you know, this kid, he's off his rocker, he's pissed off, and he's gonna do something today. He's gonna do something.
Something's gonna happen.
But if he knows that every teacher in the school is packing, it's not gonna be a massacre. It's gonna be a shootout, and it's gonna end quick. So he'll probably consider different options.
See, that's another thing. There's some of these people
In Switzerland, they armed all the citizens. They went the opposite direction. Instead of making guns illegal, they went and took out of their military arsenal and gave guns to their citizens, and violent crimes plummeted like 25% that year.
No, real shit.
Granny will
But
shoot
thinking
you.
about, like,
I know she got a gun.
like everybody
knows
had
she
an
got a
issue,
gun.
like, and
No, I'm a pacifist. Well, I'm a pacifist.
yeah, like there's a few years ago or whatever. Actually, honestly, even recently too. Like, was it Florida just passed this law? Yeah, it's Florida that you no longer, if you're over 18 or whatever, you no longer need a permit, a concealed permit to carry your weapon.
Well, it's almost
Hold
close
on.
to open carry.
First off,
Colorado,
hold on.
open
First
carry.
off,
Florida.
First, that's what I'm saying. First off, let's go with the key word in that whole state.
Florida. Yeah.
Florida.
Florida's a whole
Florida, the
different beast.
state, or I can't even call that bitch a state no more. Florida, the most southern,
It's its own
eastern
country.
tip of this
It's its own country.
thing we call a country, that has pretty much let uppity rich people say minorities are walking targets. But at the
Florida-
same time, you guys have alligators that walk through y'all streets.
Florida is every dystopian future
God.
movie vision ever.
And what you
The
said
place
is-
old people used to go to
What you said has
retire.
been their
get
standard
away.
policy since forever. Like, how do you think the cocaine cowboy should happen?
Bro.
Yeah, go ahead, shoot
Florida.
around people. We don't give
The
a
state
fuck.
where their governor
We're getting
biggest
millions.
issue was a fucking cartoon mouse.
As a matter of fact, we're gonna make a fucking TV show out of this shit. Go ahead and make that's Florida.
Now, the crazy thing that I've been hearing lately, especially on TikTok, is they're talking about like roadmen in the UK. Have you heard of these?
Oh God.
Like roadmen or highwaymen, whatever the fuck you call
Like
them.
guardian angels with guns or with
No,
hammers.
no.
These
These are
fuckers.
dudes that'll run up on you with a knife.
They got knives, okay, knives. But they don't got guns.
Pass it.
Like they're talking about, like, yeah, they'll run up on you with a knife, talking about, give me all your stuff, bruv. And they're surprised that us Americans are not afraid of that.
Like you don't even sound that gangster to me. Homie. Like, what the fuck?
Hey, bruv. Hey, bruv. Hey, bruv.
Like again,
Hey, bruv. Motherfucker, what?
we are from here.
Nigga, we see guns all the time, bro.
Like,
Bitch, I'm from Northampton.
like look,
Oi!
the
Oi!
the
I
chances,
kick you in the knickers. Did you call me a nigga?
like, look here, goddammit, ain't no chimney sweep about to get me for my money if all he has is a goddamn machete.
Bitch, if you don't go play some cricket, leave me the fuck alone.
Like even if I get stabbed, you catch it in these hands. You catch a hot one, you catch a hot one.
Can you imagine?
That's two different
Can
beasts.
you imagine one of these? I mean, and believe it or
That
not,
means you have to pull the money out of my
believe it or not, I watch some of these little things on them. The UK they have some pretty vicious fucking gangs out there.
Oh yeah.
But can you imagine when these motherfuckers go into?
Yeah, the Manchester Cutleries.
No, God damn it. But can you imagine when these UK gangsters or whatever
Damn.
going to like
Oh, you meant
going to like Atlanta
Chester
or going to
United.
like the Fifth Ward of Houston or going to Compton or some shit with a knife talking about I'ma stab you, bruh. You about to catch every hot thing coming out of the city.
right.
Think you stabbing these niggas like, "Shh, bitch, did this motherfucker just shank me?
Well,
Like, look.
as soon as that, you know what they're gonna
Baby,
fuck up first.
baby, go
They
get
come
my-
to the
go get
hood.
my
They be
knife.
like, "Hey, cuz, you fucking with blood?" Bam, got popped right there. Oh, whoa, this was a bust.
If you think about some of the shit they say over there, one of these gangsters here is gonna take offense. He's like, the fuck did he just say?
I like your pants blood.
Hey, blood,
fuck you say?
you need to bob me apples.
So since
Goddamn wanker, did you say you just go whack off, bitch? I will stab you.
wait.
Now
that,
apples since I was fucking 12.
now that Diana off camera has returned to her spot, what we're talking about right now is
Bob
how
apples.
they have found that Americans are not afraid of roadmen in the UK.
Well, yeah, because if someone's trying to be like, run me your money, but then I don't, they're trying
Run me your money, bro.
right?
What is it? Give me your pounds.
right?
You want me to pound you, bitch?
If you're saying tiddlywinks, then I am not intimidated.
Like your life is.
You should give me all of your money
Right?
now.
Like, look here, dude.
Please take out your pocketbook and hand me your pocket change. Like,
Before I
no,
s-
fuck you, bro. Get out of my face.
Before-
Your life is full of whimsy. Get the fuck out of my face.
The life of the wife was taken by the knife.
God damn it. Again,
I gotta watch the episode now. I gotta watch the episode.
as a grown man, if my job sends me to Chicago, I'ma quit. If my job
part of
sends me
Chicago?
to like the hardest part of London, I'm like, all right, yeah, cool. Y'all can even reduce my pay. I don't give a fuck. I'm apparently gonna rob some motherfuckers.
And not only that,
What's this
but
strange weight on a pound
You're
right
not-
now?
you're not
What is
gonna-
it? What is there other? What's the other? The pounds and what? The quid.
Yes, pass me a shilling or a doubloon. I know, I heard you.
Oh, damn.
But no, and if you move to another country like that, we all know that when it comes to like food, like how much you pay for food and resources, we would be paying less over there to eat and survive because in America it is very expensive to
Look at half their
fucking
food
eat,
over there. You be like,
and our food is illegal in a lot of countries.
absolutely
Yo,
illegal.
I don't know. I seen some videos.
I got these cupcakes.
I seen this video.
Run me the cupcakes, bruv.
This
Yeah.
dude went to a McDonald's over in the
Oi,
UK.
does your fries have
and
actual
first
oil
off,
in
they
it?
had hot wings. I was like, oh, bullshit. And it looked like real chicken. And then he went, and then the motherfucker went and got a Big Mac. This is an American dude in the UK. He grabbed a Big Mac. He was like, oh my God, it's real meat. Everybody in America knows what I'm talking about. Remember how Big Macs used to taste? And I'm like, wow. And it was like $1. Like, yo, that's how it used to be. Like,
Oh my God.
Like, what is it? What country? It's an Asian country that has a KFC. How the fuck does that work out?
Well, don't they like eat KFC for Christmas and China? or
Yes,
something
because
like
they
that?
thought
Probably
Americans
Korea.
did it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
every
It's
year.
probably Korea.
I think it isn't. No, I thought it was.
I think it's Japan.
In Japan. Oh, is it? I know one. I know one of
sure.
them.
Who the fuck?
They
KFC's
eat
not
every
Americans say
single.
KFC for.
No, they do. And if you try to get KFC around that time, people they have like a Christmas meal deal that they do there, and
We're lazy, but
No, it's-
goddamn.
no, they don't eat it all
that
the
shit-
time. It's like considered for.
It's a special thing.
I mean, now it's giving me an
Because the
idea.
majority of those cultures had never been introduced to anything like fried chicken until a lot of the ex-slaves who were brought over in World War II, brought to those different nations. They brought
Yeah.
the different fried chicken, and they were like, "Oh my goodness, this is fucking amazing!"
So,
They
I mean,
just
you just gotta-
incorporated their
You go to
culture.
Japan, talk about what we do for Christmas dinner. We have a KFC. The fuck?
Wow.
Can we get a 24 piece?
I would like to let you know the Mouthpiece
still eat
Entertainment
real
does not ride with Rashad and his bigotry.
I know you ain't talking.
But you got to admit, it's kind of funny that we
This son of a bitch.
invented fortune cookies for them. They invented KF Christmas for us.
Oh yeah,
I think they're winning.
Korean fried chicken is like super
I think they're
fire.
winning.
Well, they also like, so we have Twitter or X, we have Facebook, Instagram, we have all sorts of
don't have
social
none
media
of that
shit. They do,
fuckery.
like, Wattpad?
And they drop TikTok on us. Now, if you're good at bullshitting and doing nothing, you're pretty good on Instagram and TikTok. But China found a way to out bullshit us with TikTok so bad that they're like, "Yo, Congress,
Well,
they're bullshitting
they took an
us
app- hold on.
harder than we're bullshitting
They took,
us."
they took an app that already existed, bought it out, and rebranded it and made it better. And
But you got to remember, TikTok is actually out of Singapore, not China.
But they doing us better than us. How are we gonna have to change the laws? Cause y'all so good at bullshitting us, and we got mad that we can't bullshit us
And
better
like
than you do.
like I was saying earlier, before we went live and stuff, it's like it's a big money grab. And the fact of the matter is now these fuckers are making billions and billions of dollars on something that I guess you could say we kind of started the blueprint on, and they were like, "Oh, we're gonna take this and make it better." And now it's like it's a national security thing.
We started this TikTok
They're
shit.
trying to grab all the money.
The motherfucking things we get.
The money's useless.
I still think what's his name that owns Facebook and Instagram, that
Zuckerfuck.
that fuck face. I think he's
Mark
pissed off.
Zuck-
like,
Mother Zucker?
hold on,
Like we ain't on
Someone's
this
making more
platform
money
right
than me.
now.
Well, because on Facebook like that, things are flagged insanely quick that are going to be
Oh man.
going against the government
we're saying they're
propaganda
flagged.
like so fast. If you're insulting
Really
like
flagged for saying
even
TikTok too many times.
a
TikTok,
specific
TikTok.
demographic like cops or something, yeah, you better be careful. Don't hold people accountable. Not on this app.
No.
I'm crossing my fingers that Diana does not start singing that fucking propaganda song,
Oh, she
which is catchy as fuck. I gotta
I was gonna
admit.
say hashtag no lives matter, but
Is there a baton in your pocket? Are you just happy to see me?
God damn it.
that's some fuckery.
Now,
How's your Friday evening?
that shit goes hard though. I'm not even gonna lie.
Oh, damn.
Arrest me, but make it sexy.
Baby,
Like a cop car.
yes.
She read me my rights.
Oh, it's good to be back.
Now, you know what?
Remain silent.
I was sitting there minding my business, dropping a deuce, looking at TikTok, because where else are you fucking watching TikTok if not when dropping a deuce? And I ran across
Plump,
this.
plump.
That's a violent plop. You have to go check that out, bruv. But yeah, I'm just sitting there and I run across this artist who is a. Again, I'm going to dig in Shaw Don's vernacular here. This is a female, because that's the only thing we can say right now that directly illustrates what I'm talking about. Ran into this
Birthing woman.
female.
The scapegoat.
Yes.
Fuck you. Go ahead with your story.
When in doubt, blame Darky. When you run into... He's in the light right now. I was like,
I don't give a shit. He's darker than me.
no, I ran into this this female artist who
Dr. Kingsford over there.
excuse me, ran into this black female artist that does country, and normally I don't fucks with country at all, but her shit was going pretty fucking hard. I do not remember her name, but I'm pretty sure Diana
It's a
does.
Beyonce.
No, it's like
No,
Tanner
fuck that.
O'Dell. Tanner O'Dell, I think her name
There's a
is.
few of them out there that's killing. Is like the same thing. I'm not a huge country fan, but I've listened to some, and I didn't realize how many black country artists there were.
Some of the best
And some of
country
these
songs
motherfuckers-
you like was written by a hip hop
Tracy
artist.
Chapman.
Yeah, but a lot of these new black country artists coming out. It was like, fuck y'all, been.
Nah, yeah, she
Yeah,
was.
Tanner O'Dell. She's mixed. She's like mixed black and white, but I think was adopted by like an Asian family. It's like something.
Oh goddamn.
Yeah,
She's
she.
mixed with chocolate and sexy.
Yeah, she
What?
something crazy like that. I know she's
Afrofusion?
adopted.
Yeah, all right. But no, that song was going fucking hard, and I'm sitting there like, why the fuck did Beyonce just get the idea to step in her fucking arena with the weak shit that she produced?
Man.
Now, I want to get behind her with all these white people talking about get the fuck out of our, country realm. This is ours. Like, she's the new fucking
Nah,
Ray Charles.
Yeah,
We
but
linked it
she's
to
stepping
y'all.
into an area that's like
We
coming
linked it to
from
y'all.
someone who is black and a country fan. We have a very small demographic of black country stars, and for her to just jump in there overnight and to get some type of insane amount of money and views compared to people who have been trying to survive in this business for a really long time, that part I can kind of see where there isn't very much appreciation for it. But at the same time, I'm glad that Beyonce could come in there and do that shit. 'Cause
I'm
fuck
not-
you and
It's
your,
just one of those things.
I mean,
like,
fuck you and your demographic that you're trying to
it's like-
monopolize because
it's like,
they
just like that right there is like.
them trying to
Yeah, we're gonna
monopolize
let-
it
we're gonna
made
take
is
this
what
back.
made me feel some type of way about it. But I think that there are other artists out there that are better.
Yeah.
And the thing is, Beyonce's not the first one to do it in the last few years. What's her name? K. Michelle. Her last album was majority country.
But
Those are
see,
her
again,
roots.
what we're missing
Most
is
of
my
the
point
time,
is,
she's
was it good? Because Beyonce's entry was not.
I would say
Ray
K-
Charles' entry into country music was fucking flawless.
his was good. Honestly, I've listened to some of K. Michelle's country songs that she put out, with her country album she was trying to put out, and yeah, Beyonce, no, I was
The only
I was
thing,
disappointed.
again, I'm always a proponent of Kelly Rowland over Beyonce.
That movie that Kelly Rowland just did, though.
I just can't see
I heard that
the Tyler
Beyonce-
Perry one on
I
Netflix.
just can't see Beyonce losing the
You didn't have to
house,
bring that
the
up.
truck, and the dog, and the kids. I just can't believe it. Not saying she
No,
don't
okay.
sound good. It's just
I
Well,
mean,
giving it
okay.
the
She shoulda-
continuous theme of country music just don't work.
If she would have
Talking
saved
about,
that,
like, honky tonk though.
if she would have saved that Becky with the good hair for her country entry, we would have had something different to talk about because that goes right along with it. But nah, she put that out as a visual album that I still have not seen and am not looking forward to trying.
Man, because nobody's fucking looking. Like that's how I look for albums to peep out, and you know what I've been pushing. Justin Timberlake and Sir.
Hey, yo,
The
look,
last week, those are my two albums.
Both are going in.
Timberlake came back with a vengeance.
I got opinions about that because again, yes, Britney Spears is a human being, deserves compassion. Britney Spears is a human being that chose to get into the entertainment industry. I'm not talking about her family taking over her whole what do they call it?
You're
What-
talking about
Conservatorship, you're talking
You're
about?
talking about
Yeah.
she was ready to get Disney dingled?
I'm not talking about none of the conservatorship, none of that stuff. that is
process. It's
over
not
and done
just
with.
Disney. Like even Nickelodeon did it. It's been coming out.
All I'm saying is,
I just call it the Disney Dingle.
in the year 2023 and in the year 2024, this woman who chose to be an entertainer has only given us weird knife dances and other just nudity on Instagram, which we didn't need.
Were the knife dances not entertaining? I'm like, she's
No.
gonna stab herself. I'm watching this first time.
well,
I
that's
might
what
watch
Didn't
this
she
twice.
have a residency in Vegas?
Yeah, she did. She made like millions off, like so much money
Yeah, I
off of that.
remember they're talking
And
about
what
that.
did she-
They built it up and then nothing. I didn't hear shit about it.
Well, that's how the Vegas things go. They
thought
they
Vegas
pay
was
their
a place
debts and they
that you
go.
She did it for a while, yeah, and then she left. I don't know
still
what
make
she's
money.
done since then.
Yeah,
But
but
here-
this is where you go to get money and then tap out.
But here's my thing. All she's doing is being weird on Instagram, and the dude that apparently broke her heart because she dropped her memoirs or whatever, and then Justin Timberlake was such a piece of shit, and we're supposed to be mad at him for trying to be black. Bitch, we know. We was there. We saw the do-rag and the
whole
chains
thing,
and the
yeah.
fucking cornrows.
We were there for
But,
the whole thing.
but in the year 2023, 2024,
bulletproof
Justin
vest.
Timberlake is out here dropping fucking bangers.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about your mental health
I was
if
watching
Justin
the
Timberlake is giving me Drown. If Justin Timberlake's up there with Toby,
Bruh.
Yeah.
fucking it up on Saturday Night Live,
Satisfied was good, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit about how you feel.
How about you stop dancing with knives and use them wonderful windpipes that we all know you
Well,
got?
because Brittany,
and flip it up. Go do a
Brittany
solo
can
album.
release a freaking hit.
You've been hurt now.
She's been doing it for fucking ever. I'm sure it's possible for it to happen.
If
How about Brittany drop a blues album? She been hurt enough.
does she
Yeah.
need
There
a?
you
She
go.
can sing enough.
I'm sorry, does she
got
need
the
a Joe
pipes.
Jackson to get
I'm
that
not
out of her?
saying she
Because
ain't
right
talented.
It
now,
might be that way though.
I think her dad tried that and he lost all his.
And in this world,
all-
she
lost
ain't
all
even
her
got to
money.
go get no label and no backing. She put it on YouTube, get monetized. You don't
She
need no
gets views.
distribution or
Yeah,
nothing.
she gets a lot of
I'm
views.
sorry, if Kesha can come out with the fucking heartfelt album
Her
talking
album
about
was
everything she
so
went
good.
through
And it goes that hard?
and got everybody feeling it,
Man,
Yeah.
the shit that Britney went through,
Yeah.
really-
she can't give us no bangers based off of that.
That's fair,
in a
because
country
Kesha's
filled with
new
mental
album was
disease
really good
and mental
too.
illness, yeah, she
And-
should get a lot of love.
And okay, so let's make sure we're all on the same page here. When it comes to these singers, let's put Christina Aguilera up here vocally. We can all agree with that, yeah.
Yeah, she's a very technical
And then
artist.
and then right under her, we can give it to Britney,
Yeah.
and then right under Britney, we can give it to Kesha.
Yeah.
How the fuck is Kesha on top of all them bitches right now?
True, has the most recent
know-
album out of the
I was
three
gonna say where the
releases.
fuck Tay Swift
Christina
come
Aguilera's
from. I
been
ain't
doing a
know
lot
who
of
she was. She came out left
Spanish
field and
language
took the
albums
whole
lately.
everything.
Taylor
All that
Swift.
shit. Just
Yeah,
doing that
she is like
side of her
biggest pop
genealogy,
everything.
which is
She
cool.
was
Oh,
the pop and
I
took
know.
over.
I loved her
But
when she
Britney
did
Spears, like
country.
you said, I mean, with everything you've
Never seen
gone
that
through,
transition.
Like with everything
The fuck?
Britney has gone through, she should be able to give us a bad album.
Well, and then
Period.
when it comes to Justin Timberlake, don't get me wrong, not every single song on that album was like a hit. But what I really liked about this album was that he gave so much variation and so much range through all the different songs. He was doing disco, like some types of rocks, a little bit of rap tossed in here, like boy bands bringing that in, like everything.
swing
Oh
kind of
yeah,
song.
he had definitely some R&B albums. That Technicolor, man, I was like, okay, I see you, Justin. Okay.
Like, even Drake produced this one. No, I'm just playing.
I'm saying, like, he's given us heat.
Yeah.
He ain't touching what Sir gave us, but
Oh
he's
my
giving us
God.
heat.
Sir's new album
Sir
is
out here.
he doesn't have this as many likes on his page as Justin Timberlake, but when you're listening to his music, it's just a whole different wavelength.
Well, I'm just saying, Sir has never been like made fun of by Eminem, so of course his name ain't out there.
That kid.
Now,
Don't we're hurt.
let's get on this motherfucker for a minute because who the fuck was looking for Benzino in 2024?
oh god, this no neck nigga.
Who was looking for Benzino?
At all.
And then why did Eminem again go after a man that is busy minding his business, serving everybody at Chick-fil-A? Why the fuck is Eminem coming after this man
Because
again?
Benzino came after him
almost a
first.
senior citizen.
Benzino came after him first, quote unquote, defending his daughter, who she had no issues, whatever was.
But she ain't even fucking with him.
That's the thing. So what started it? Eminem said something about her. I don't even think it was bad. It just in the fact that he mentioned her in any space or
Capacity.
time. Benzino took offense to that.
But
Trying to play, I am a good dad, when his daughter is like, fuck you and die.
well, let's be real. What can be considered a good dad? To make sure that your
Not that
kids have
bullshit Benzino put on fucking Tubi.
to make sure your kids have a future where they can sustain themselves. Did his name not give her that? Do we give a fuck about Coi Leray if her dad is not famous for being shit on by Eminem?
Fair. I mean,
I don't even know what you guys are talking about. So
All I'll say is,
I don't even know
all
who
I'll
this
say
bitch is.
I'll say this on that whole subject. She's made it known and recognized who her dad is, but she has not, will not, and refuses to fuck with him on any level because she's flat out said that he was a shit ass fucking father. Period. And she's done everything on her own.
But
Now
let's be real.
now that his name naturally is gonna be mentioned.
Let's be
But-
real. Let's be so
She
fucking
built
real
her
right
shit off
now.
without him.
When it comes to Nepo babies, most of the time we have to search for who their parents are because they look familiar, but they're bad at what they do.
Yeah, it's usually Nepo babies are in whatever field that they can their parents can get them into, and they're not good at their job. It is very few in between, and I can think of maybe like a handful at the top of my head. Denzel Washington's son immediately.
shout out
Yes,
to
John
Hunter
David
Biden.
Washington is amazing.
Yeah.
Shout out to Hunter Biden.
Baby Cube.
O'Shea Jackson Jr.
Yeah.
But then you have Rob Schneider's daughter in the fucking country music field.
Yeah.
Did you know she was there?
Yeah, holding her own real hard.
Now, again,
That's the thing.
you can say whatever the fuck you want to say about Benzino. Oh, he was a shit dad, blah, blah, blah. But you know what you had to go out there and say? Benzino is my father.
Yeah, true.
That alone
At least
gets
open the
eyes
door.
on you.
That'll at
Yeah,
least
they got
open the
eyes
door.
on her. They did.
That alone
And the
gets
way
eyes
she-
on you.
If the way she presented it, she kind of presented in a way that's like, I just want to get this out the fucking way now. This motherfucker is my daddy. You know what I mean? And then she just did her own thing.
And she didn't have to do that. She did not do her own thing. She did not make it on her own. She went out there, he's my daddy and I hate him.
Yeah.
That is
gotta
not
do-
making it on your own. That's announcing to the world, hey, look at me. I'm important. I'm a Nepo baby. I need your attention so I can be mid.
It's using the principles of rap beef to generate negative publicity, which any publicity is publicity.
Who the fuck,
Yeah, or UFC fighters. It's the same shit.
again, who the fuck knew what an Insane Clown Posse was if it wasn't for Eminem? I did because
I do.
because
I did from
Diana abso-fucking-lutely knew
But
who
the
I
rest of
think he was.
I knew not only from the people that I associated with at the time when they were really big. It's because I've always followed independent music, and that's how I knew about it.
Yeah, and I've been rocking with ICP ever since forever.
I've never been a fan of theirs.
when I was doing
Juggalos got put on because of Fago, and Fago won't
Fago
let the
is-
Juggalos put them back on.
Look,
That's some
until
bullshit.
you have been sprayed by root beer Fago in the fucking audience, just it's an experience. I enjoyed it.
all I'm saying is, as
It was fun.
as Shaw just said, the best promotion is beef within that industry.
Yes.
The best thing that happened to Fred Durst, the best thing that happened to Britney Spears, the best thing that happened to ICP was Eminem. No career was ended by Eminem. Careers were elevated by Eminem.
Oh, no.
Well, damn.
Hold on.
Ended with
MGK.
Tupac and
Bullshit.
Biggie. Everyone
MGK's
else.
doing great.
MGK is amazing
He's
right now.
fucking on
He
top.
finally went back to, or went to, like, metal or whatever the fuck
Yeah.
he's ruining right
stepped
now.
out.
And
the
not
lane
only
she's
that, but
never
he
been in.
also he's still acting. He's a good actor. Fuck you, man.
Yeah,
He puts in work.
What
And
he's ever been in? I've
what
never
you
seen him
didn't?
in
Didn't
shit.
you? What was the one with
Project
with-
Power.
Yep, that one was fucking great.
Bird Box.
That
yeah,
The
he
one
was
that
in Project
the
Power.
one that he was really good was the
never
story
watched Bird
about The Dirt, which is about Motley Crue.
Yes.
MGK is a fantastic actor.
Yeah, I can't.
never
I don't.
seen-
I
I've
couldn't
seen Project
tell you
Power.
one of his songs, but
Yeah, no.
You know what rap beef does, as far as
Well,
I can
that-
tell. Rap beef takes three dudes who like actually know each other and seem to be cool from what I knew, and then let them just create this magical beef so that everybody's just all in their business, like J. Cole and fucking and Drake and
Kendrick Lamar,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah,
I thought
all those
all
guys.
these fools was cool, and then all of a sudden they all beefing, or did they just do this to randomly
No.
get relevant because they didn't want to do none of the albums yet?
I mean, in the digital
Yeah.
field that we're in
That's
now,
a
they're
like-
still shooting
that's high school
subliminal.
cheerleader
That's
style
a
right
hell of a
there.
concept right there.
You
came
always.
together to create a
I
fake
thought about
beef
that
just to
when they
get some attention.
mentioned the whole.
That's how you
Kendrick
get voted
Lamar
prom queen.
Dissing them shit. I kind of like. That doesn't sound. Something about that was off to me. Like, okay.
Like, why are these fools beefing? Where did this come from?
You know,
like
I
great
don't think any of that
person,
shit is real. I've done
like-
professional wrestling. We
These
hang out
niggas like
after.
buying shit.
Yeah, it's one of those things.
Now
It's
they
like,
beefing,
like to me, the whole Kendrick Lamar thing is kind of like these three niggas sat down in the room. It's like, all right, man.
I'm gonna say this.
Everybody's
about my
getting
mama.
bored.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we need.
Let's
we
stir
need
it
some-
up.
We need
Let's stir it
some.
up.
We need
Sun's
something to
getting
pop.
real low, guys. Come on,
Like,
we
we
gotta
need
come up with
something to
something.
Macho Man and Hulk Hogan was beefing. Like, I don't
Like-
think this is beef.
Afterwards, they were going out drinking, talk about fuck the niggers.
Oh damn.
Like I don't believe much of what Soulja Boy says, but when he was explaining how him and Bow Wow orchestrated their beef and then it turned real, I 100% believe him.
Yeah, and then
That won't even
you don't
confirm
hear
that.
either of them doing anything. The only time I see anything about Bow Wow is when I'm walking past the fucking hair store and I see him on his ad.
His Durex.
The only time I ever see that nigga.
God damn.
The last tour he was on got cut short, and not because he cut it short. Some of the cities are like, you know what? Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and not have you at this venue.
Yeah.
It's fair.
And I ain't even mad at it. I ain't even mad at it.
The last relevant
least
thing
he
he
ain't
did
little.
was
He's still pretty.
He's still little.
hip-hop.
Yeah.
Well, but he took the name.
Bro, did you
Lil.
know that
He's
we
still
have the
4'9".
same exact birthday? I'm pretty sure we were like born on the same day, me and Bow Wow. We're the same
you're
age.
twice his height.
Fuck you. I'm only 5'3".
He is a real troll.
I'm hoping his daughter is talented and outshines her dad.
We're not gonna
That
know who
shouldn't
his
be
daughter is.
tough.
We're not
say
gonna be able to look
musically,
at her and even know who
just
she is.
whatever.
It shouldn't be difficult.
Fuck that
At
noise. I hope she does okay working at Sprint.
Not Sprint. Can she at least work at like Foot Locker or something?
She could be
Jeez.
okay working at Spirit
Her
Airlines.
daddy don't
Fuck
need no
that
more
shit.
hookups.
My favorite Lil Bow Wow track was on that Snoop Dogg album when he was like, "I want to be a motherfucking gangster. You better ask somebody." That's the last time I liked Lil Bow Wow.
I think
Nah, you know what?
my favorite song
Fresh
was,
as I'm is.
No, my favorite song
That song
from
went in.
when he was his first album was like Jump. I think I did a jump routine to it actually in middle school. Yeah, thank you everyone.
I'm still riding. You ain't riding like I'm riding. You ain't fresh as I'm is. No, that I fucks with that. He gets that one for me.
I personally liked it
I'll give
more
him the
as
Indian side hit.
his collabs.
Maybe.
Not that bullshit he did with Omarion, but his collab when he
I
collabs on
almost-
the track with somebody.
I
I
almost
like
thought
his
you said-
verses, but like
Weren't Bow Wow and Omarion dating for that little period?
I think so. But
No,
I
everybody-
believe it or not, they did a small short documentary, and
were all Eskimo brothers.
They were.
yeah, that wouldn't surprise me.
It was hard for them to record together. There's even Omarion came out and said there's days he walked in the studio and just wanted to beat his ass because Bow Wow was so just fucking strung out and
That's what
hot.
I would
happens when
watch-
you're lovers.
I was gonna say I'd watch the first 30 seconds of that fight before I swiped up on TikTok.
I can't stand to see you like this, Bow Weezy. You're hurting me.
What was that show they did?
There's an icebox for her used to be
Growing
Bow
Up Hip Hop or
Weezy.
whatever. And they kind of hit on it. Bow was kind of like, yeah, I was in the wrong. I was in the right. It was kind of like, bro, we already know all this. Shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
I thought you said that you were saying Mario for a second. I was like, you can put some respect on my man's name. Hold up.
So wait,
Mario destroyed that verse.
wait, can we
Mario's a shit.
That
get?
verse should have never happened. Mario should have been like, Mario could have walked in there, hummed a tune, and walked the fuck on stage.
I'm just
and
saying,
been done.
can we get a super group with Busy Bone, Genuine, Bow Wow?
Genuinely, can't stand up on
Wait.
stage. That nigga keeps falling off stages.
Exactly. Who else is really bad at like being in a band right now?
Oh Lord.
We need them in a group.
Oh no,
It's just gonna be the
Genuine don't
uncles.
The uncle.
Because again, yeah, I'm saying like, oh, you
Unk.
Genuine, Bow Wow, fucking who the hell else did I just say?
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh,
You know who was forming a super group? It came out of the fucking verses. Is fucking Ray J, fucking
Not
Yes.
Sammy,
Super about this.
Ray
Not Ray J.
lead singer for,
They all need to
Like,
just.
that's a great finisher.
and one other motherfucker. And they were trying to do a whole super group. That shit didn't make it past the first studio session.
Oh my God.
Ray J walked in there on his high horse bullshit.
I don't even know if I would listen to that
Little
if I saw
Sammy,
it on YouTube.
Little Sammy he wanted to write
Oh, not little
everything.
Sammy. I forgot about him.
And the dude, the
Did he do
lead
like
singer
a
of So For
baseball
Real,
movie or something?
fucking he clashed with Ray. It was stupid. They didn't make it past the first studio session.
They was gonna be the black version of Menudo called
And every-
Chitlins.
Damn.
And the big beef is everybody wanted to be the leader of the group. Is like you were a bunch of has-beens. Just shut the fuck
Fucking
up.
dumb.
Y'all got.
I'm Bow Wow, and this is hot water cornbread.
I'm Bow Wow. And these are the do-rags.
It's terrible.
No, again, and after we
Every
get
time I buy a weed.
I mean, y'all make fun of it, but it has worked in the past. Like TBT, that the one album they dropped, I was like, I drank it like water. Like fucking Tyrese, Genuine, and Tank. Oh my God, that shit
Tank
was.
likes dick.
Ugh.
Genuine and Tyrese like to fight
I don't
each
give a
other, and
fuck.
neither
It
do the
sounded
same
great.
thing. Tyrese.
I
yeah,
don't give a fuck who was fucking.
but
who.
who never showed up or showed up like not prepared? Genuine, and that's why they all need to form a supergroup. And while that supergroup is running, I also need a supergroup of Jack Black and T-Pain doing covers because them motherfuckers is killing it right now.
People
Together, that would be.
Jack
T-Pain's
Black.
concert when he was here on his last tour. That motherfucker. That
Did
show
you
was
guys
fucking
see
dope.
Jack Black's cover on like that Britney Spears?
Hit me, baby,
Yeah.
one more time.
That shit was so good.
My loneliness.
I
would
think
go
he
to-
did it better personally.
I would
Yes.
go to a Jack Black concert in a heartbeat.
I'm
I
telling you,
missed that Tenacious D. I would have went.
if we can get a tenacious TRP, I think that'll be amazing.
That would be insane.
Whoa.
Tenacious Pain, I am
That
there
would be-
for it
That should be dope.
Ridiculous.
That would
I'd
be an
there. I'd
insane
be there.
album.
because T-Pain is still killing it in whatever the fuck he does.
Yeah.
That dude.
That has
No,
never
I'm a-
changed.
I'm a
Yes,
fan.
he's
He
fine.
chose
Podcast.
to slow down. He's
He has
dope.
his own racing company.
Yep,
He has
I
his own
follow
drift
him on
company. He has
TikTok.
his own
I
game.
listen to his music. I follow him on YouTube. Like, fuck
That
yeah.
motherfucker out there. Actually, I'm waiting for his drift event to come through Colorado, so I'm going to that.
Yeah, and he's just always been there and always been killing it. Jack Black was in like a coma for 10 years or some shit.
Now we got Kung Fu Panda 4 coming
Like
out.
rolled out of bed, realized there's a TikTok, and the next thing you know, he's making the Super Mario Brothers movie with the Princess Peach song.
Hell yeah.
Like,
Between Bowser and like the little star, what the hell's the
Dude.
star's name?
I don't know that.
Lumini.
Yeah, that was my
I think I
little
like that
homie.
movie more than I should have.
That was a terrible movie.
That movie was ass.
I-
Jack Black was good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He
I
was
like the movie
great.
more than I should because I
did
watched
what
it.
you're supposed to do watching Mario.
I went
Yeah,
in and watched the
shrooms.
movie.
Dude, I was like,
Hate it. I'm like, I'm just watching shit because I just want to get off the plane. I'm watching.
I
I
didn't
was
know
like,
that he didn't like
God, this is
mushrooms.
garbage. And then Jack Black's voice is like, wait a minute, I know that voice. See how this plays out.
Peaches.
It's fucking Jack
That was the
Black.
whole movie for me.
He killed his part, yeah.
That was the whole movie for me. Otherwise,
I
that movie was
did
ass.
enjoy Donkey Kong's character. I don't
Call
know
me
why.
whatever you would
yeah, that Jewish donkey was hilarious.
God damn.
like. Hey, don't say that here. Don't Candace Owens us here. Nobody give a fuck about us right now. Let's
Seth
keep it that
Rogen is
way.
amazing at voices, though. Come on, like Invincible. Seth Rogen. I'm sorry.
Seth Rogen is killing.
He is perfect voice actor. I'm not even making fun of him.
Maybe he's the reason I'm angry all the time.
think
Fucking
that
Ninja Turtles.
I think he's a great voice acting and should just stick with that. That is
Like,
very
look,
good for him.
all he needed was his best friend to get taken down for being a scumbag.
For real, man, because
For him to get in his real niche.
he seems like he's having like a glow up, and I support it. Like,
Shit, hell yeah.
Like, yeah, because that weird shit that he did, that like what the fuck was it, like where he had like the female best friend and he was blonde for some reason. That was not good.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't
It's
remember.
probably for the best. It was on Apple. It was on Apple TV. Nobody's gonna watch it. It's like me and 3 other people who forgot to stop paying for Apple TV. That
But
shit alive.
there was some good stuff on Apple TV though. I just watched it all.
Yeah, but nobody's watching. Nobody's watching it. That fucking Legacy of Monsters.
Yeah, reminds me, I gotta delete that app off my TV.
Yeah.
Like, nobody's watching that.
I like the M. Night Shyamalan show that he was on there, but then it ended whack because he just let his daughter take over, and it was like, meh.
He was like, I'm gonna go play in the dirt or something. She was just like, all right, I'll fuck this up, no problem.
And it's just like his filming style is very specific, and her trying to recapture that, but do her own thing didn't work out.
Oh my God. So have you guys been on TikTok lately?
We're not on there as much as you.
And
I
you
had
know,
17 from you
know,
this
I'm-
morning.
Yeah, dude. Most of my notifications are him and my daughter. It's like, you have a message on TikTok. I was like, God damn, do you fuckers ever sleep?
I'm just saying, there's a dude on TikTok that is making a lot of women angry, and I'm loving it. Here's a piece of what he's all about.
Oh, Lord. Oh, my God.
Dang.
Wow.
That's crazy.
He is going off on these single moms, and I don't know why. This dude is crazy with it.
I've heard him before. Okay. My nephew played it for me. Damn, that's just brutal. Damn.
Jesus.
You seen my nephew played that shit like, wow, for real.
Like, so many motherfuckers gonna be walking down the aisle to that. The shit is gonna be
Not
crazy.
down the aisle.
But
Oh, damn. You know
All
how
right.
fucked up that would be?
I'm just saying, that's what's happening right now. Now,
Oh, God.
we don't went 28 seconds past our cutoff time, so I'm gonna say, do we have any closing thoughts? Anybody?
We made it a whole episode and it get fucking canceled. We're good.
We don't know that yet.
We'll find out in the morning. Oh, shit. Wow.
You let him hit it raw. All right, yeah, this is N Bison.
Sean Don. This fucking sad.
Diana.
Dex.
Peace out and beat your elderly.
What?
We either getting the hell up out of here.